Welcome to BooTweak video tutorial number 5, Modulators and Effects. Let's start with modulators. Each group, all 8, comes pre-assigned with 14 velocity assignments. You can change velocity for other external modulators under the hood here. There's 4 envelope assignments, 4 DVD assignments, and 8 LFO assignments. If we go under the hood here, you can take a look and see where all of these different assignments are coming into play. And here's our modulators right here. Okay, let's take a quick listen now as to what they do. Right now I've got this button on so that any changes I make will only affect only the effects group, even though we have both the kick and the effects group playing. Alright, let's start with the envelope 2, assigned to the filter cutoff. Okay, envelope 1, assigned to lo-fi. Start with a little grit on the attack. Envelope 2 on speed. You can hear some detuning in the tail there. Alright, moving on to the DVD, traditionally used as a pitch envelope. But it's also fun to use, I found, on pan. Get some little bouncy delay type effects there. Quicker action on your filter if you want. And also on your speed. Similar to the other envelope. Okay, in the LFOs, got one assigned to pitch. I have that LFO set to a sine wave right now. Quick look at the LFOs. There's 2 multi-waveforms you can dial in. Any shape you want, combining these. For some wild waveforms. Alright. So the LFO, pitch, volume. You can select one of the effects sends to have that modulated by an LFO. The lo-fi, pan, of course. These modulators, when you go forward here, that's positive modulation. Once you cross past the 0 line, you're in the inverted modulation, and that's automatically triggered here on the performance view. Normally, underneath here, modulator. You can see here, you'd have to click that button to invert it. But up here, automatic. Alright, your filter. Get some nice wobbles going. And of course, your speed again. Okay. There's a way you can turn off any of these modulators right here in the performance view. So if my LFO selected here, whenever there's a green light in the upper right corner of the group, that means that this modulator is turned on for that group. So right now every group has the LFO active. If you click it again, it bypasses it for the selected groups. Now the LFO is bypassed for the effects group. You can do that with any of these modulators. Alright, the group effects are turned off and on in the same fashion. For each effect, like here the filter, you can see which group has their filter turned on by the green light. So right now every group has a filter turned on. So if I click filter button again, the only selected group, the effects group, has their filter turned off. And back on again. Okay, lo-fi turned on for the effects group. It's off. And back on. Alright. Ascend effects, you turn off and on just by clicking on the button when it's already active, and the green light in this case tells you which effects are turned on. So they're all turned on except for the convolution reverb. So the flanger, off, and on. And those coming off and on according to your tempo sync you have set as well. Instrument effects, same way. Green light tells you which ones are on. Filter off. And filter on. Okay, that wraps it up. Thank you.